Goeienaand, good evening, fellow South Africans and citizens of the world. And that composite image of the Big Five behind me will be changing soon. Lynn, who's an artist who has donated paintings to Loving Life in the past, is currently painting the Big Five for me. Beautiful, beautiful paintings. And what I'm going to do is again have a composite but with the new paintings, and so there'll be a new look behind me. That's what I'm saying, but it'll be a surprise. When it happens, just watch out for it. I'm sure you'll notice. Now let's get back onto the subject at hand. Zimbabwe. Just 1980, it was the most amazing country. Beautiful, beautiful country. No starvation. Plenty of, in fact, the breadbasket of Africa in so many ways. But look at it now. Absolutely disgraceful. After Mugabe and those who followed him. A Zimbabwean shopper in a Harare supermarket shook his head, grumbling as he returned a loaf of bread to a rack after finding the price had jumped by a third and he could no longer afford it. Nearby, more than kilometre-long or half-mile queue of cars waited for petrol at an empty fuel station in the hope it would receive a delivery. Zimbabwe has been buffeted by its worst economic crisis in over a decade, including scarcity of basics like fuel and kameel. Prices of basic goods gallop every week as the value of the Zimbabwean dollar continues to tumble, pushing official annual inflation to 785.6% in just April. Poverty is deepening among the majority of the population. UN aid agencies say some 7.7 million people, or half of the population, require food assistance. A loaf of bread went up by 36% last month, and last week a 10 kilo or 22 pound sack of kameel jumped 30%. On Wednesday, the price of fuel soared up to 152%. A similar rise in January 2019 sparked countrywide demonstrations in which at least 17 people were killed. Harare resident Timothy Bareni, referring to President Emerson Mnangagwa's government, said, "Things cannot continue this way. These people should admit they have failed." Mnangagwa, who took power in 2017 following a military coup pledging to revive the moribund economy, now blames the economic malaise on unnamed political detractors. Isn't it funny how these African despots always blame someone else, even though they are clearly the cause of the ills of countries in Africa? Anyway, let's continue. Mnangagwa told the ZANU-PF party's Politburo on June the 10th, "We are witnessing a relentless attack on our currency and the economy in general through exorbitant pricing models. This battle has been fueled by our political detractors, elite opportunists and malcontents who are bent on pushing a nefarious agenda. It has become apparent that among us there are wolves in sheep's clothing." In a dramatic move and adding confusion to an already restless population, the government on Friday suspended all mobile money transactions, the most widely used platform to make and receive payments in the crisis-ridden country. It took the decision to deal with malpractice, criminality and economic sabotage. But in a notice, the largest operator, EcoCash, defied the order, urging its more than 10 million users to continue transacting. The hardship and chaos has spurred discontent among ordinary people. The Zimbabwean authorities have in recent weeks targeted opposition activists and lawyers in what is seen as a tactic to strike fear into the population. An opposition lawmaker and two-party activists were last month abducted and then tortured by unidentified men, according to the victims, who spoke from the hospitals where they were being treated. Police later arrested the trio, accusing them of faking their abduction and torture. 3 weeks ago, security forces suddenly heightened security, turning back cars and buses heading into the centre of the capital, spawning speculation about a possible looming coup. Rumours of an impending coup were quickly dismissed at a rare press conference attended by the country's security service chiefs. There is no coup in the making, declared Home Affairs Minister Kazembe. University of Zimbabwe's political scientist Eldred Basunguri said the situation points to volatility in the country, a comprehensively volatile situation both politically and in the economy, where it's visible as it affects the livelihood of the vast majority of the people. Nothing points to stability, but I don't want to overstate this because we have reached this crossroads many times before, and the country has not collapsed. He said the default position in this country is one of instability. It appears like the new normal. Economist Prosper Chitambara of the Labour and Economic Development Institute of Zimbabwe think tank said Zimbabwe was on the brink of another round of hyperinflation. Land of millionaires, a banknote for $250 million, Zimbabwean dollars, worth just $1 when it was issued in May 2008. Let's have a look at that. The country's inflation breached the 500 billion% mark in 2008, forcing it to trash its own currency. We are headed for tough times with the loss of value of the currency. The economy is not growing, said Chitambara. We're on the verge of hyperinflation. This increases economic uncertainty, which is detrimental to service sector investments, he said. The World Bank predicts Zimbabwe's economy will contract by 10%. In fact, I'm going to go one better rather than show you an image. Here's some Zimbabwean banknotes, and as you can see clearly from this banknote, I am a trillionaire. $100 trillion Zimbabwean dollars. That's from 2008. All right, guys. Please remember to subscribe to be kept informed. Ring the bell for the updates. Please like this video. Please share this video. And above all, please stay safe.